Hello, welcome to my YouTube. So we have a very interesting question here, which reads, calcium oxide is an important compound that is manufactured from limestone. A1, state the method by which calcium oxide is made from limestone. A2, write a balanced chemical equation for the formation of calcium oxide from limestone, include state symbols. Excuse me. Then B, what is the common name for calcium oxide? C, during production of calcium oxide from limestone, a gas is evolved as a byproduct. C1, describe the chemical test for the gas. C2, by what method is the gas collected when prepared in the laboratory? Then give a reason for your answer. Then the last one, C3, state two uses of the gas. So if you check very carefully, the whole question here is about what? Limestone. So meaning this question, or on limestone, we have the term or the process here which is known as the limestone cycle. Limestone cycle. We all know the cycle. Cycle comes from the cycle. So meaning it will do what? Revolve until it goes back there on what? Limestone. That's the limestone what? Cycle. So a quick one before we even start answering there. So meaning the whole process here start with the limestone. Limestone will be broken down. Then you end up having this here, which is a quick lime, but not just a quick lime, and also a gas will be produced, which is carbon dioxide. So check, limestone, it has been broken down to quick lime and what? Carbon dioxide. So now, another stage, you have quick lime. So the quick lime, what you will do now with the quick lime, you just add water. So when you add water to quick lime, then you end up having calcium hydroxide, which is also known as the lime water. You end up having what? Lime water. When you add what? Water to quick lime. Again, the same lime water, you also test the presence of carbon dioxide by blowing carbon dioxide to what? Lime water. Then you end up now having what? Limestone. So limestone, that was our initial what? Stage, meaning we are back to the what? First stage there. Now, let us also use different terms or alternative terms. We have limestone here. Limestone, you also have to know that the same limestone is also the same as the calcium carbonate. In fact, that's the chemical name for limestone, calcium carbonate. Another name again for limestone, you can say marble. You can say marble. Again, you can also say what? Chalk. Still on what? Limestone. Next, we have quick lime. The term here, quick lime. Quick lime, it has a chemical name which is known as the calcium oxide, which is a chemical name, calcium oxide. Special name, quick lime. Then we use this for calcium oxide, the chemical formula, calcium oxide. Then here for calcium carbonate, we use this. Calcium carbonate. Then now, let's come here on lime water. This lime water is also known as the calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Then the chemical formula for calcium hydroxide is this one. This one. Check, we have lime water, which is also referred to calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is a chemical name. Special name, lime water. The same lime water at times is also known as the slacked lime. Then we have limestone, which is back there. So this is a short limestone cycle. But now understand, we have processes. Changing limestone to quicklime and carbon dioxide. The process here is thermal decomposition. Thermal meaning you're using heat to break down limestone. Then again we have quicklime here. Quicklime is the same as calcium hydroxide. For it to change into lime water, you have to add water. So meaning when you're adding water, that process is known as hydration. You add water to quicklime, then you have lime water. Then now we have lime water here. Then the lime water now is the one we use to test for carbon dioxide. So meaning when carbon dioxide is added to lime water, that process, since you are adding carbon dioxide, is known as carbonation. Okay, so this now will help us to answer these questions fast. Okay, we start. State the method by which calcium oxide is made from limestone. Limestone to calcium oxide, you are breaking it. Since you are breaking it, what do you use? Heat. So meaning you say A1, it's thermal decomposition. Next, write a balanced chemical equation for the formation of calcium oxide from limestone. So limestone now here, we said the chemical formula for limestone is calcium carbonate. So we have calcium carbonate, you break it down by using heat, then you have calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. After check, we are using heat. So usually when there is a reaction where you are using heat, you use this symbol here to show that there is heat. State symbols: calcium carbonate, it's slightly soluble in water. So in short, it doesn't even dissolve in water. Anything which does not dissolve in water, solid. Then again, calcium oxide is also solid. Carbon dioxide is a gas. If you check, here it's even balanced, so no need for you to start balancing. So done with A2 there. Next now it's A3. B. So B is saying what is the common name for calcium oxide. Common name is the same as the special name for calcium oxide. Quicklime. Quicklime. For you to remember calcium carbonate, breaking it down, you form something which is fast here. Fast, quicklime. So next now you have what? C. During production of calcium oxide from limestone, a gas is evolved, a gas is produced as a byproduct. Then C1, describe the chemical test for the gas. So the gas here we are talking about is carbon dioxide. So what's the chemical test for carbon dioxide? If you remember there, when we are testing the presence of carbon dioxide on lime water, we said it will turn it into what? Milky. So meaning you say carbon dioxide 10 lime water into milky. The next now it's the C2. By what method is the gas collected when prepared in the laboratory? So here, and give a reason for your answer. So we have 2 marks here. You mention the method and you also give a reason. So a method here, you say it's the downward downward delivery. That's the method, downward delivery. Then now the reason is because carbon dioxide is denser than air. A quick one, downward delivery, you have a tube here where carbon dioxide is being produced, where it's going. Then you have a jar here, then the air, the same carbon dioxide will come down here. And it is known as what? Downward delivery. More like it's being delivered down. Then now here the reason why it is the reason we gave saying it is denser than what? Air, meaning it won't be on top, it will come down. Then the air will be where? Up there. When we say something is denser, meaning it's heavy. So if it's heavy, then it will come down. That's the downward what? Delivery. Okay, then next now it's the stage two uses of the gas, which is carbon dioxide. The uses, it is used in carbonated drinks, to make carbonated drinks. Then next, again, the same carbon dioxide is the one which is used in the production of what? Food in green plants. So you can also say in what? Photosynthesis. Again, the same also carbon dioxide, you can also say the same carbon dioxide is used also in what? Fire extinguishers, because it does not support what? Burning. Okay, let's send here.